My beloveds, there is a greater agenda going on that I want you to be aware of. So a lot of false light is coming to light right now. Truth is being revealed in many aspects. This darker agenda of what has been going on behind the scenes of the world is coming out. I'm just going to say it. There's a lot of sexual predators who are being revealed in the spiritual community, in the healing community, in the corporate community. And I just want you to be aware of one thing that I have seen and I keep seeing so deeply. So those who are waking up to this, especially sisters, women who are like, holy Toledo, I'm seeing what's going on. You are a threat. And so what's happening because of that is they are pinning sisters against each other. And they're also targeting divine union, okay? So if you find yourself getting angry at other women or sisters or being like pinned against them, and they will do this like energetically, they are dark arts rituals, which another time, another conversation, but I just want you to bring awareness to this because they're targeting sisterhood. They have been for years, but now more than ever. So let's band together as women. Secondly, they are targeting divine union that's based in love. Again, they're doing dark arts rituals on this. So if you're like, why are me and my partner fighting like literally over nothing when we came to this place of love? This is very likely why. There is a crystalline grid where they can see certain frequencies. And when you hit certain frequencies, you become a target. Again, another time going deeper into this and like how to protect against it. But just be aware. Be aware, come back to love. I am seeing this infiltrated. Everywhere, especially with people speaking the truth and seeing the truth. I have so many stories on this when I started seeing deep levels of deception and like dark energy, dark magic, to be honest, from a past teacher. And then I was connecting to the women who knew what was up on some level, and they all had different pieces, and my phone started to just like glitch out. It would disconnect. I had a session clearing with a woman a couple weeks ago, and her internet all of a sudden stopped working before. Happened with somebody else. And so these are their ways of trying to stop it. Now we have so much power, especially if we're in our heart and in love. So just be aware, and I will be sharing more stories. The story on how I almost died. Yes, they literally tried to kill me in Egypt. That's a whole other thing. I'm saying this now like it was not like, I'm saying this now from a place of non-fear. But when it happened, I literally flatlined for over 5 minutes. The podcast on a little bit of this. I will share more in due course. Again, you become a threat when you start illuminating these things. So there's different levels of protection that I'm using. Before I share certain things, because I have been a target for a while now. Anywho, the point is come back to your heart. It is the greatest form of protection. And just notice, like, if there's things coming up in your relationship, your union, or if there's things coming up with friendships that you're like, why are we fighting over this thing? There's probably an unconscious or conscious ritual being put on you. So just in the meantime, come back to love. And if it's really bad, you can DM me. If it's really bad, you can DM me and we can book a one-on-one session to track it and clear it. But love is the greatest protection. I just want you guys to become aware of this, because when you start seeing through the distortions, through the illusions, through the deception, whoa, you become the biggest target. And I have gone through this so deeply this year, mostly in the spring, and just unraveling the truth more and more. And then also learning greater and greater tools of clearing this stuff and energy protection, which, I've been studying for years. But there's whole other levels of things that I have been forced by source to learn and ultimately help other people with. So anyways, I love you guys. Let's sisters band together, union, stay in love, stay in light, and have a beautiful